Hi guys, today I'm here to talk to you about this coat I'm just wearing. What is this? It's a Plash Palatka. It's a kind of tarp or of cloth, but we can wear to protect us from wind and rain, or but we can carry on our backpack to realize a shelter. The Plash Palatka was widely used by the countries connected to the Russian during the Cold War. Plash Palatka was developed during the 18th century in Russian, and the model in use also today was adopted in 1936. There are some little difference between the model adopted by different countries. For example, this is a Romanian Plash Palatka, and it has two openings for the arms. The Russian Plash Palatka has one only arm opening. The Plash Palatka that was used by soldiers from ex-DDR has had a different color, a very nice color, but now it's a bit difficult to find it, and it is a bit expensive compared to that was from Romania. Despite today we can use very technology gear like Gore-Tex jacket, free laminates jacket of other kind, Sympatex and and other. I like this kind of gear because allow me to stay very close to the fire without be worried about the possibility, the odds to damage my very expensive jacket. I can build a shelter with a fire very close. Make the same things with a very expensive tarp is not very nice. I am worried about the possibility that a small ember fly from the fire to my tarp, damaging it. On the market, on the internet, we can find Plash Palatkas in a very different status. Some are in very good condition, like this that I'm wearing just now, and some other are a bit damaged, like the Plash Palatka that I used to realize this raised bed. Usually Plash Palatka are not treated to be waterproof, but they are enough waterproof because when they get wet, the fiber, the fabric expands its fibers, not allowing to the water, to the rain, to go through. On this Plash Palatka that I'm wearing, I use wax, and the result is very nice. So look at this. I have here 1 liter of water. Look as it escape, it flush away I spill water, but the Plash Palatka remain dry. It's a very good thing. I like this opportunity to use wax on it to reach a very good waterproof capability. It's nice. I like it very much. I also like Plash Palatka because allow me to protect myself by rain, by wind, to realize a raised bed, to realize a different kind of chair, also some kind of hammocks. It's an interesting kind of gear. I am not so enthusiastic about the possibility, the opportunity to realize a shelter, because the Plash Palatka has a square shape, and each side is long about 1 meter and 80 centimeters. On the diagonal, it measures about 2 meters and 56 centimeters. But when I realize, when I set up a shelter, this 1 meter and 20 centimeters is a bit smaller. I am 1 meter and 22 centimeters, so I risk to stay a little out from the cover, and it's not nice. But connecting more Plash Palatka is possible to realize a very good shelter. With 2 Plash Palatka I can realize a frame with both sides opened, but connecting 3 Plash Palatka I can realize a shelter with a teepee shape, but allow 2 people to stay behind with their backpack, with their equipment. It's the shape, it's the kind of shelter that I showed you in previous videos. I link it above. I mentioned the dimension about this Plash Palatka, and the fact that I have 2 opening for my arms. On the opening we can find the buttons and the alt buttons to close it, and in the right side I have 3 buttons, but 3 all buttons on the left side allow me to close it like a jacket, like a coat. Inside there are 4 buttons, and I can use one of them to attach the lower corner to avoid but it touch the ground, getting wet or dirt. I prefer use a small loop of wire, of rope to do that, because these buttons are a little small, and often the corner get detached from the buttons. In one corner we have 2 rope seamed inside, and using them I can realize the the shape for my shoulder and a hook that protect me from the bad weather. If I'm using a small backpack, I can put it under the Plash Palatka on my shoulder to protect from rain. But I can do the same things with a big backpack like my Belgian backpack, big or a patrol or big patrol backpack, because if I cover it with the Plash Palatka, I can't close it in front of me. However, I like new materials and new fabrics like Gore-Tex and similar. I think I will use this Plash Palatka. I like it very much for the opportunity to realize shelter, to stay closer to the fire. Surely I don't think I carry it with me during a trekking because it's a bit heavy. One of it weighs about 1,700 grams, so a bit heavy. But when I go in the woods for only to sleep, for a bushcraft day, I think it's a good choice to enjoy the nature. I hope you enjoyed my first look about Plash Palatka. In that case, please thumb up and share this video. If you are interested to follow me, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to receive a notification when I will publish another video. Bye!